This should mean, finally, and I do have more of these fish, I'm just not cutting them up just yet. I can now, finally, run all the way over here, and this is where this would be a much shorter video, but, takes way too long to get from one side to the other, but it could take longer. But this is where I am finally able to, Ostrom, highest level. A month and a half later than I really would like to. And this is all about that right there. I could take any of these, but I'm not going to. And how's this for actually dating the video? Mirage Prime is live. That technically she went live 2 days ago. I haven't leveled her up yet. She went live on Tuesday. It's currently the Thursday after she was leveled up, for when I'm actually doing this. But there it is. There is a few of these that I really do need to pick up. But this should, in theory, and hence most of the point of doing this, allow you to move around and have a look around the plains without it costing you a small fortune in resources. Put the gun away because I don't really need that. Though, if you actually look at Mirage here, yeah, could you, there it goes. Wow, okay, that wasn't the video. This is not loading in properly. Okay, so when something isn't loading in properly, what's the best thing to do? Oh, come on. That stuff doesn't work? Good to know. That's kind of one of the points of coming here. It's also not taking it off, as you can see. It's still 200 of 200. Any resources and such that you mine, I am assuming you wouldn't get to keep. That would have cost me in actually finding one to mine. Assuming things like that actually work. This is basically just a giant plains with no enemies on it. Same as standing in the water does not affect you. It's little things like that that are kind of useful. I wish that the actual Arcwing worked, because not being able to fly around is, well, it's kind of a letdown. But this will allow you, of course, to have a look around. There are a few things I need to find out on here that kind of determine a lot of stuff. Okay, so it takes you away from the water. It doesn't allow you to run underneath, which is good. That thing despawns. That kind of sucks. But one of the big questions is, what about the 1,000-year-old fish? Are they even scannable? Which does involve a lot of running. One of the reasons for testing it with the Arcwing was to see the render distance, because it didn't seem to be doing much at distance. You can actually say, that's because it's nighttime. I should really come back and do this in the day. But it seems to be working now, because as I came over the top of this hill here, it was actually already rendered in. It wasn't all blurry like it was when we first came here. So there does seem to be a little bit of a render issue when you first come here, but that could just be because of the weather that's on at the moment. Though that sky, yeah, you're not seeing things. That is actual lines on the sky that just looks wrong for just, I don't know what's going on. It's got something to do with the clouds. I think it's meant to be foggy. But, and I do believe the cave should be somewhere around here. Yep, just to the left of this, if I remember rightly. No, I don't remember right. Where is my cave? Oh, I didn't go down far enough. It was here. I was running towards the right place. I just got the rock formation wrong. These 1,000-year-old fish, I haven't found all of. I'm concentrating on other things before I do that. But these are just items that you can scan, and eventually you will get one of these crystal fish that you can put on your landing craft. I do actually have this one scanned. The only real way to find this out would be to find one and try and scan it, but I really doubt that scanning them here will affect anything. You have to do... Most of that stuff is solely for the actual planes. Coming here is just for kind of looking around, which why I was amazed that the Arcwing actually didn't work. It is good to see that this place still, I want to say, suffers from, still applies by the same day and night rule as it does for the actual planes. Only big kind of issue I have with this is the fact that, well, you can't use Arcwing. If I can't use Arcwing, it's going to take forever to actually run around. And just to kind of date this video as well, actually, can I get to my arsenal from here? I can. Come on. There she is. She came out 2 days ago, and I haven't quite leveled her up yet. That is how far behind, when it comes to the eidolon stuff, the planes of eidolon, I actually am. And it really is starting to get to me, but I really did like the fact that they allowed us to have the planes of eidolon as a capture scene. But I honestly thought that, because I can just do this, can I... Nope, it's not actually going to work. Slow time, move time. Nope, that's pretty much as fast as that is going to go. I can pretty much toggle the invisibility, never mind, and you have cinematic mode in the planes. The lack of Arcwing, yes, I will admit it is a bit of a downside, but to be fair, this place does look absolutely amazing.